Gaddafi wanted that.
Oh,
Gaddafi wanted
in Lumumba, and then
he was going to give free healthcare, free education. We're going to get gold, have our own money.
Throughout all of
and
Africa,
then the U.S. was like, oh no, Hillary and all them was like, oh hell no,
way.
We can't have that. Africa come together because Africa is feeding everybody. Period. And they made it look like, you know.
Yeah, right now it's China.
China's coming in, they're putting in a lot of in Nigeria. They're coming in. What are they? I don't know the specifics of what China's doing.
It was infrastructure. They were doing infrastructure.
What's the trade-off, though?
That's always the big one.
Yeah. So what's the trade-off? Like, I don't think you come into Africa or you come into any place and in Africa and go, oh yeah, I'm going to go build your infrastructure.
But you're not going to recolonize. They're not.
In my country, taking over the mines.
You said taking over the mines?
The mines, the diamond and all of that stuff, that's what they take over. And then in return, they build you a nice,
hotel and roads.
Nice, parliament, whatever.
Anyway, like, come on, man.
But
it's the leadership. It's the African leadership, man.
Yeah.
Even in Nigeria, there's MAGA, Nigerian President MAGA.
Oh, yeah. I heard about this.
Was this Make Africa Great Again?
Dude, no, MAGA, he's Trump supporter.
No,
it's this. There's this though. There's this.
What's up?
Christianity.
Yes.
Right? I speak to my grandmother, right? My grandmother's like, oh man, that guy is, bringing back Christianity into America. Wow. That disconnection? That's Christianity. Most Africans love Trump. You'll be so surprised. They love it because he's speaking their language, which is Christianity.
And he doesn't even realize nationalism.
They don't realize what's happening.
I will say though too, I would say, for the most part, there is a conservative value that the continent of Africa.
Yes.
There's a lot of conservative, because I know, for the most part, I would think the way I grew up in the Nigerian culture, it's very conservative.
Yeah.
In respect. There's so many different things. But I think so many people have taken conservative and automatically lined it up with the Republican Party.
Oh, definitely.
And there's just a lot of values when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to, being resourceful, not wasting, being diligent with your money, all those types of things that are considered conservative values. I think those are the things that I think Africans connect with, with those 100%. Things. But then it's been turned and flipped into political things.
100%. It takes you traveling around
no doubt.
Learning stuff. Whenever I go back to my village, I realize, oh my God, I've been learning so much. My conversation with some of my friends is totally different now.
Yeah.
I'm realizing I'm like, oh, you don't know this actually. Yeah. Because I've been to that country. I know what they do there.
Right.
And
that's you can see the misinformation.
Exactly.
That's going back.
Dude,
what
I
do you
went
think
to West
the biggest
Virginia, man.
Go ahead,
Oh my God, they don't advertise West Virginia on TV.
Yeah.
No. I didn't know that kind of America existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was shocked, bro.
There's a very famous song by John Denver. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home.
So last two. That's a different one right there.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home.
Last two questions for me. What's the biggest misconception both ways, from Africa to America and America to Africa?
Okay, first of all, America to Africa.
Yeah.
There's this thing where they've labeled certain traits about Africans as poverty, but it's not.
No.
It's not. I remember I was watching a video on Instagram, and there was this couple, sitting in a field and with cows behind them in huts, and they were like, look at them, they're suffering. I was like, no, they actually have a better life than yours, because they're not worried about taxes, they're not worried about the system, they have natural food, they have natural medicine, they have community. Yeah. They're fine. That's how I grew up. That's a misconception.
And what's funny? The huts, now these little whites are doing hut building.
Yeah.
And they act like they're like, oh, we do this thing where we use mud. And I go, this African huts you're doing. The stuff they made fun of, they're doing it now, which is always what they do. Yeah. They're doing that now because it absorbs heat. And
we've been doing it.
We've been doing
our technology, man. We've been having this for a long time. There's the ruins in Zimbabwe called the Great Zimbabwe. That's where the name Zimbabwe comes from, the word Zimbabwe means houses of stone.
Houses of stone. Okay.
Our people build houses with stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you never find wood. Never.
Yeah.
It's stone. And those ruins still standing till today. Cool. No cement, nothing. Still standing today. Cool. You see that?
Yeah.
Most people don't know that because if you know that, that means empowerment. And why would you, if you do that, you lose power.
What's next for you? Do you want to get into acting? Do you want to go touring? Do you have a special? Like what's next for you?
Yo, I just recorded my special, you know.
You got your special?
Yeah, in Chicago at the Den Theater.
You did it, Chicago, my hometown.
Yeah, I love Chicago, bro.
Oh my
God. Where can we find your special?
Well, I self-produced myself.
Okay.
You know, just, you
did like me.
Yeah,
I had to do mine. Rebel with the Cause. Which we released in theaters
congratulations
around
on
the
that,
country. Did really well. We're gonna re-release it again.
Yeah.
But I did it the other way. I raised the money myself. They didn't come at me. I said, okay, cool. I did it different way. And now when you create it yourself, you know how to do it now. You don't even wait on anybody.
Nobody.
That's beautiful, dude.
That's what I did.
Awesome.
So right
Great.
now,
What's it called, the title?
Learnmore.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
Before we got you out of here, we got a game for you, man.
This is the Godfrey game. You ready?
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go.
I feel like Steve Harvey since I done helped your ass.
I'm gonna eat and enjoy this one.
Okay.
Two
ready?
comedy giants going at it.
Let's go, baby.
Okay.
African or African American? Ready? Mm-hmm. Who has better style?
African American. I like the swag.
Yeah.
You know, African American definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who has the better athletes?
Africa.
All right.
The Kenyans. Have you seen those Kenyans?
Yeah. It's not a game. It's not a game.
Oh, you don't know.
Who has the better food?
Africa.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You're like, come on.
Yeah.
What are you talking about here?
Who's better at talking?
Oh no, this is tricky. This is very close to each other. Because I know my African uncles, when they talk,
It might be equal.
you might be very equal.
might be a tie.
You might be a tie.
Shit
Definitely.
No, I'm gonna give it to
African American.
No, African.
Or African?
Because the insult, they don't even have to use curse words. The insults are coming from places where you thinking like, what? Your head is spinning boo boo. Wait, what?
Spinning boo boo.
Like what?
You're like a goat.
Yeah.
That's what you are. You're like a goat.
Yeah, because the insults hits you like it goes like this and it goes like this and you're like, I don't get it. And when it hits you,
you're like,
it's just like,
damn.
oh.
I remember my father when our rooms were dirty, and he would just describe our room so perfect. He goes, "Come and clean your room. It looks like battlefield." And I go, "It looks like a battlefield. Like that's the best." He goes, "Did you clean? It looks like horses stable. It looks like horses." My dad had the best. So Africans win.
That's another 154 conversation in the books. We are bridging culture back to its roots.
From Africa to the world, we're telling stories our way.
So make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share your voice in the comments. This is 154.